Hi everyone.
Hello, 大家好。
We're going to continue on chapter 4.
Yes, chapter 4.
And, I think we get into a situation here between the elderly lady. Her name is, I forgot actually her name, I think Dermoskaya or something like that. She had a son. Here you go.
Where?
Drubeskaya. And she had a son that she wanted the prince to help to put into the guards. And the prince, what the first reaction the prince did, do you know?
The prince refused.
He refused, but he gave a suggestion.
Yes.
Right. And then the lady, the Princess Drubeskaya said what then at that point?
She said, no, don't be angry, but promise me. And she already asked that guy, and he has refused.
Right.
Yeah.
The one that Prince Vasily told her to talk to.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
Anyway,
so she's very strong woman because don't be angry, but promise.
What do you mean by strong?
Very strong mother.
Or you can say desperate as well.
What does desperate mean?
Desperate means like suppose you're dying and you need really, suppose you're in a desert and you need water to drink. And so you're desperate because you if you don't get the water you're gonna die, so you're desperately looking for something.
Yes.
So she might be desperate, not necessarily strong. Right.
Yeah, desperate.
She's crying, right? You look at the...
Yeah, so I don't think she really crying.
I think she's really crying.
No,
because
she doesn't. She's pretend.
No,
she's very, very.
There are many reasons why I say
sad.
that. Because she doesn't live in St. Petersburg. She lives somewhere else, far away. She came to St. Petersburg and she tried to get an invitation to Anna's reception only to meet Prince Vasily. So this is her whole reason from traveling so far, just to meet with Prince Vasily at this particular reception. So to her, if she did not have a chance to meet him here, maybe she will never have a chance to meet him anywhere else. So to her, it's like maybe the last option for her. There's no other way to... We don't know what the situation is with her son, but I think she feels like this is her only chance.
I agree, but I just mean she just pretend.
Why would you say she pretend? Did you feeling something?
Yes, my feeling.
I don't think my feelings no. My feeling is that this lady went through so far, and she's run out of choices.
So for me, I think this lady is very very, very strong. So she knows she should persuade Prince Vasily to help her.
Yeah,
she will use everything she can to persuade him.
Yeah, so my feeling is that she's desperate, not strong. I think she's desperate. See, she doesn't. Maybe something bad's gonna be happening, and for her family or whatever, and this is the only way that she can save her family. I don't know.
My feeling is she's strong.
Okay, so let's continue.
Okay.
So Prince Vasily then made a statement about. So he's still thinking because he's
here.
Yeah. So Prince Vasily knew this, and having once realized that if he asked on behalf of all who begged of him, he would soon be unable to ask for himself, he became chary of using his influence. Chary means careful.
Okay, careful.
Yeah.
So
he knew that he knew about this influence, right?
Yeah.
And once realized that if you're gonna ask on behalf of, if you're gonna ask on the favor, behalf means on the instead, if you're gonna ask on the for somebody, right? Behalf means for somebody.
Behalf means for somebody.
Yeah, of all who for those who begged of him.
Okay.
He will be unable to ask for himself. That is, if he gets favors for other people, then he won't be able to get favors for himself.
Oh, so that's why he became chary.
Careful of using
careful.
his
Okay.
But in Princess Drubetskaya's case, he felt, after a second appeal, something like qualms of conscience. Qualm means like kind of like little fights of conscience.
Little fight of conscience. Conscience means
conscience. It's like what your head goes is what's right and what's wrong. It's the stuff on your head which says, "Oh, this is the right thing, not right thing." It's your conscience.
Okay, so after her second appeal means after the woman's second
Yeah, because
persuade
now
him,
she, no, not
ask him.
because he already refused, and then she
Yeah,
came
she
over and then
came
hold
over.
out his hand, right, and stuff.
Okay, something like little fight.
Yeah, of his conscience.
Ah.
She had reminded him of what was quite true. He had been indebted. So indebted is a very good word there. He's being in debt, if you can think about it.
In debt, what does it mean?
Debt, you know.
Oh, debt. Because I maybe you help me a lot. I owe you something.
Maybe.
Okay.
So he had been indebted to her father for the first steps in his career. So that is when he himself was trying to find a job, her father helped him.
Oh, okay.
Moreover, he could see by her manners that she was one of those women, mostly mothers, who having once made up their minds, will not rest until they have gained their end. So she feels like this is the type of mother who decided something and would try to really get to the end.
Until they have gained their end.
Yeah, and are prepared, if necessary, to go on insisting day after day and hour after hour, and even to make scenes.
Make scenes?
To make exactly, this is a scene because it's kind of awkward. They're still
fight, awkward fight, right? You said little fight.
No.
You tell me little fight.
I said awkward.
Oh, awkward, this one.
This is qualms.
Oh, qualms. Awkward, what awkward mean?
Awkward means it's not very proper, kind of not very common, kind of like kind of weird, if you like, awkward. Oh. It's kind of awkward. This is a particular awkward situation because they're inside a reception, right? There's other people, and you have this woman who's like holding onto you and crying. That's an awkward situation. So it's not common. So therefore, she feels that this woman is already to that point. She will do whatever she can to get him to do something, and then even to make scenes. So this is a scene.
Make scenes.
Scene is just a just like you know what a play is? Play. Shakespeare has a play, you know. Shakespeare.
话剧.
Play has a bunch of different acts.
Yeah.
You want to know what acts are? You know what acts are?
What?
Acts. ACT.
Acts 场吗?
Like
场景.
One play has many acts. Like this.
One place.
One play.
Place.
Play.
Play.
As Shakespeare plays, so you know what a play.
Okay.
One play has many acts. Kind of like chapters in a book.
Oh, chapter, okay.
There's an act.
Okay.
Inside an act, there's many scenes.
Okay.
So within a chapter, there's many scenes. Just like when you look at the video, or look at the movie, you see, okay, this is happening here, but then the director moves. Stops this and goes and films something else. Stops and goes something. Each of those are called scenes.
Oh.
So she's making a scene.
Oh.
And this last consideration moved him. So this last thought moved him. Moved him is actually normally a...
Touched him?
Yeah.
Make him think a lot. Think more.
Moved.
Consider
it. just means moved, right?
Moved. Touched. Be touched.
Yeah.
So even make scenes means they will make scenes. She will make scenes.
Yes. So, okay, I'll explain to you what scenes are, right? Okay. My dear Anna, okay, so that's her name, actually, another name of hers. So, Dubrovskaya is like probably her father's name. So, so she's another, Mikhailovna, he said in his, my dear Anna Mikhailovna, said he in his usual familiarity and weariness of tone. So it's always sounding kind of like tired and stuff.
Weariness is tired. Yeah. Familiar is
like
always.
Like no, familiarity means like as if there's nothing surprising him. Everything's familiar means that everything you kind of not surprising. Okay. It is almost impossible for me to do what you ask, but to prove my devotion to you and how I respect your father's memory, I will do the impossible. Your son shall be transferred to the guards. Here is my hand on it. Are you satisfied? So he actually promised her.
So here's my hand on it. What does it mean?
Here's my hand.
Yes.
I don't know. What do you do to promise people? You use your pinky or something?
Pinky?
You use your pinky to promise. Pinky promise. You did that before somebody.
Oh yes, we can.
Okay, so this is kind of like a pinky promise. Here's my hand on it.
Oh.
Are you satisfied?
Okay.
My benefactor, This is what I expected from you. I knew your kindness. And then he turned to go. Wait. Let's see who's saying. Just a word. When he has been transferred to the guards, she faltered. You are on good terms with Mikhail Ilyanovich Kutuzov. Recommend Boris to him as an adjutant. Then I shall be at rest, and then, oh my gosh. So now she's not only wanting him to go to the guards.
Yes.
She's asking him to talk to the general, Kutuzov.
Is the general?
Yeah, he's a
Kutuzov?
general. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
To recommend Boris to even a higher location.
You recommend Boris,
her
son,
to adjutant.
Adjutant? What adjutant mean?
Probably very similar to Andrei. You remember Andrei works for Kutuzov as an aide, right?
Andrei,
right?
Okay.
So probably very close. Adjutant means somebody next to Kutuzov, right? And I shall be at rest. And then
So what this means? Faltered.
She faltered.
Faltered. Continue?
Means that she paused or she could not continue for a little bit. She faltered. She could not continue.
She could not continue. Right. But she's continue saying, right? Speaking.
She did, but she faltered. She didn't so falter means that she stopped in some sense. She could not continue what she was saying. That's why there is a pause there. She says, wait, just a word. When he's been transferred to the guards, and then she thought carefully what she wanted to say.
Oh, and then she said, you are on good terms with
this general.
So good terms with means the Prince Vasily have a good relationship with him?
That's what he said, yeah.
Oh.
And
okay.
She's asking, recommend Boris to him.
Yeah, to the high position.
Yeah,
huh?
and then Prince Vasily smiled. No, and I said, I think she says, I think still her. Prince Vasily. No, I won't promise that. You don't know how Kutuzov is pestered since his appointment as commander-in-chief.
What this means? Pestered?
Pestered means like bothered.
Bothered?
Yeah, pestered. Like a lot. Pest is like a...
Pest.
You know what a pest?
Pester. Pest. I don't know.
It's like an insect.
Pest like insect?
Yeah, so pestered is kind of like... Insect is kind of bothersome, right? They fly around.
Okay.
So you don't know how it's pestered.
So
since his appointment as commander-in-chief, that is, since his friend Kutuzov became the commander-in-chief, which is the highest military officer, right? He commands all the army or whatever.
So his appointment is his compensation.
Since, okay, so two things here. Since, you have to understand what since means here.
Yeah,
what does since mean?
So from that to...
From what?
From that moment to here.
Yeah, so the moment is his appointment. Appointment means that when he got appointed to something. He got appointed to this position.
Appointed to this position?
Yes. He got appointed. Appointment means I'm going to be put into position. So you receive an appointment as a teacher, or you receive an appointment as a whatever. So he had received an appointment as a commander-in-chief.
Okay.
He told me himself that all the Moscow ladies have conspired to give him all their sons as adjutants. So he told
the Prince Vasily
that all Moscow ladies, all ladies have conspired. Means they
eager to beg?
No. They formed a group, kind of, or they made some evil plans. That's a conspired idea. They made some evil plans to give him all their sons as adjutant. So basically saying, all the ladies wanted to take their sons as adjutant.
Okay.
No, but do promise. I won't let you go, my dear benefactor. So she still wants. Let's keep going.
She's so strong.
Papa, said his beautiful daughter in the same tone as before, we shall be late. Well, au revoir. Goodbye. You hear her? Then tomorrow you speak to the emperor? So she's asking him. Certainly, but about Kutuzov, I don't promise. Do promise, Vasily, cried Anna Mikhailovna as he went, with a smile of a coquettish girl. So now she's smiling already. So she went from crying to smiling. As a coquettish, again, we sing
know this word.
Yes,
it's
frivolous.
Show off.
No, okay, fine. Frivolous means you don't, without much care, girl.
Where from English?
Coquettish. It's frivolous, right? I don't know. What did you interpret to be coquettish?
卖弄风骚。
I don't know. Which at one time probably came naturally to her, but now very ill-suited to her careworn face. So means that at one point in time she could have such a smile.
Naturally to her, yeah.
Yes, but now she's too old or too careworn, meaning too
So ill-suited means not
well suited.
Not well suited to her.
For her.
Careworn.
Careworn means that already kind
Old.
of. Careworn means too much. Care,
Wrinkle.
you know care.
Wrinkle.
You know care.
Care about you.
Yeah, so when you care too much about something, then you become careworn.
Careworn.
So what happens when you careworn? You always, if you hear somebody like care so much about something, what do you normally think?
I feel boring.
No, why boring?
If somebody keeps saying some words to me, keep saying the same words to me.
Yeah, not asking about your feeling. I'm asking the other person, the person who is always caring about something. That means he probably looks very old or very, very kind of always tired because they care so much about something, right? So careworn means that you care so much about something that you already became kind of worn out. Apparently, she had forgotten her age and, by force of habit, employed all the old feminine arts.
What does this mean?
So she forgot how old she was.
Yes,
right?
now, right?
Yeah.
By force of
habit, just like force of habit, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Force of habit just by the force of habit. By the habit itself has a force. Okay, has a habit has a way of continuing. You can think about that. So by the force of habit.
Okay.
Employed all the old feminine arts, female arts. Okay, so again.
So employed.
Use or make use of.
Used. Be used, ma?
No, make use, not be used.
Oh, is she
making use
all of old female arts?
Yeah, arts.
What do you mean? She used all.
What do you think is feminine arts?
Feminine arts.
Feminine means what?
Female.
Arts. And what's arts? What do if you wanna say what are women good at doing?
Talking.
Okay. Anything else? How about this? Like blinking your eyes, making you cutie, whatever. What do you call those?
Oh. Okay. 自恋.
Whatever. It's just all female arts.
But
as soon as the prince had gone, her face resumed its former cold, artificial expression.
Artificial is
not natural.
Not natural.
Yeah.
I'll turn the face from.
Resume its former cold. So she became very kind of sweet, kind of like this little girl, whatever. But then once the prince left, she resumed its former cold, artificial expression.
Okay.
She returned to the group where the Vicomte was still talking and again pretended to listen, while waiting until with time to leave. Her task was accomplished. So I think you're correct. So she was very, not necessarily desperate, more like this was her mission. She wanted to get it done.
Yeah. So this mainly talk about the woman, right? The mother.
Yes.
Who want to help her son to get that
Correct.
position.
Yes.
I think so. You know which sentence is touched me, moved me?
Moved me? Nothing moved me here. Go ahead. What moved you?
What moved me? So here. So
that moved you?
Yes.
No, that doesn't move me at all.
Came naturally to her, but was not very easy to her careworn face.
Yeah.
You know what I can get from this sentence? This with a smile on a how to read the word? Coquettish girl, which at once time probably came naturally to her, but was now very ill-suited to her careworn face. It means I can imagine when she was young, right?
She could do that. Yes.
She naturally to her to do this thing. But now she knows she is already old. But in order to help her son, she showed the care of show the very ill-suited
Yeah, but so I would argue the other way. I think that she's very manipulative.
What manipulate mean?
She's using these things to influence Prince Vasily.
Oh.
She's trying to everything that she can use on her. Think of like a gun and a weapon. She's using whatever weapon she can use to get him to do whatever she wants to do. So this doesn't move me because I think she's just very manipulation. She uses she wants to control or make him.
So you think this is she just 有意就是 conscious to use it?
Yes, of course.
So for me, I think maybe she's unconscious.
I don't think so because right after she left, after the prince left, she goes back to her old. So she can quickly change her face. When she needs it, she does this. When she doesn't need it, she goes back.
Okay, so she's a great mother.
Great mother? I don't know.
Because for her son, she can do whatever she wants, and Prince Vasily know it. That's why he say, "Oh, I will promise you."
So he was fooled. Okay, well, two things. It says here two reasons why Prince Vasily did this. One is because he felt like he cannot get rid of her.
Yeah.
She felt like she's gonna keep doing this again and again.
Yes.
But the second is because he said that maybe her father helped him when he was young. So then he felt like he had to do something.
Yeah, because he had been in debt to her father for her first step. So for this reason, I feel Prince Vasily is a kind of good person because he can refuse the lady right away. I don't want to help you anymore. I have my important thing to do. But
well, plus I think it's probably not so hard for him to help her son to get to the guards. But this lady even pushed further. She said, "Please make my son to be the adjunct of Kutuzov." So she doesn't know where to stop. It's probably already a big favor to just get to her son, but she wants even more. And I don't like that.
Yeah, sure, but so if Prince Vasily don't help her, they will have other people to buy him to get a position for their son.
No,
right?
Not him. Not many people know Prince Vasily. She happens to know Prince Vasily.
No, I mean, so if he don't help her, then my other people will back him too.
I didn't think so.
So what I mean is because she backed him to get position for her son just because her father helped him before.
Yes.
So it doesn't mean she will give Prince Vasily a bunch of property or anything else.
No, she's not.
Just because of the
relationship. Yeah.
So this make me feel Prince Vasily kind of they will how to say, they will 回报. If you help me and later I will help you.
I suppose, but
think?
I think she's asking way too much because.
You mean she asking? Yeah. So that's why Miss Vasily smiled. The author didn't describe what type of smile. I think under the smile, Prince Vasily might think, oh.
Well, let's see what she said. So she actually wanted him to promise. What does Prince Vasily says? No,
so
he says I'm gonna go. That's all he said.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, says I don't promise. Yeah.
I don't promise you. Okay. Okay, finish this chapter 4.
Right. Okay, see you everyone.
See you.